of these two players. There you go, Walter gonna pick up a frag there. But right back at you, Rafa's back on his own. But yeah, watching Rafa versus 0-4 and then the potential to see it twice, both for the first semifinals in the winners bracket and then when we get back to the grand finals. Of course, because I'm assuming whoever loses out of that semifinal, when they get sent down to the lower bracket, I'm assuming they're going to make it back up, for the next matchup in the grand finals. But we'll have to see if that actually does pan out. But either way, I mean, I'm quite certain that we're going to be seeing Rafa and 0-4 twice today. But then the somewhat good news is the other match we're going to see is going to probably include CZM.
Exactly, and maybe CZM has some puppy power to bring to the table today.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's found it.
So, I mean, that's me as a Quake fan. I can't be happier about this, and I'm actually I'm hoping I can entice a certain guest caster to join us.
That would be fantastic. I think he would enjoy that as well. But I am seeing Wally and the rest of everybody in the server just kind of talking with Circa, talking with Our, Lone Wolf, and Zeal, and getting those matches underway. I'm not sure if they're being played right now, but I have a suspicion that at least one of them might be. So we're not going to be too far behind on the lower bracket by the time we get around to that.
I'm just going to straight up ask.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Because, I mean, this is, 35-10. It's decided. All right.
Zeal and Circa are
going.
Good, good.
Mm-hmm. Doing, doing, whatever. We got it.
Zeal, comma, Circa, comma, yes. That's all we need. But I think Rafa's starting to have a little bit of fun here. It's always fun when you see Rafa start to bring out the cheeky plays.
So yeah, it looks like Cosmo is probably going to be a no-show, which means we're going to get Our versus Lone Wolf.
Cool.
And that'll set us up for the lower bracket CZM match. The winner of Our versus Lone Wolf faces off against CZM. And then at that point, we are caught up, I think. Almost. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because actually, there's going to be a chance to see CZM versus Walter in the lower bracket.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot about Walter.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing because...
That could be interesting.
Yeah, well, the next matchup is going to be, once Circa and Zeal is done, then it's going to be, since we've seen Rafa win this, it'll be the winner of Circa Zeal face off against Walter, and then I'm assuming CZM would beat Our, which then would set us up for either a Zeal CZM or Walter CZM match. So I think, as lower bracket games go, that'll actually be a lot of fun to watch. And we'll probably need to watch it in order to, given the tardiness of some of these lower brackets, we'll probably have a chance to watch it. Since we can go straight into 0-4 Rafa right after this. We'll probably just be waiting on that lower bracket to catch up. So, 39-13, it looks like Rafa will maintain his spot in the winner's bracket. And I am looking forward to this next matchup, Rafa 0-4. It's kind of the headlining match of the day. And the good news is there's a good chance we're going to see it twice, both for this first semifinals and the finals to be.
So Circa's AFK. I've been here, goddammit, waiting.
I mean, he joined a server, so
yeah, that's a start. That's a start.
I mean, and I thought it was made pretty clear by the admins that we're held up by the lower bracket right now.
Hey, there he is.
All right.
All right. We were here before he was.
Yeah. Poor Circa. It's okay.
Yeah.
I hope he had something fun and important to do while he was AFK. Don't mind that we're still waiting for you to press F3.
Seriously, just woke up.
Aw. Let's go! Waiting for you.
That's awesome.
All right, F3 has been pressed.
Here we go.
Take us away.
All right, gonna be watching Zeal as we get started here. He's gonna be spawning shotgun. It's gonna give him a nice route over to yellow armor and mega health right off the bat. And he's actually grabbing that before he grabs the shoddy, and that'll give him top of the map. But I fear that Circa might have already been there and gone. So this fight for rocket launcher might be to Zeal's disadvantage. He's actually what? Seriously? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. MG and shoddy.
That's
all Zeal
much
needs.
Better.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, look at that. It's 45% versus 24% in MG.
Yep.
So,
yep.
yeah, that right there, that'll.
And Zeal had the stat going for him as well. So first frag is going to be one that that Circa didn't really need to make that strong of a fight for, and that's going to give Zeal quite a bit of armor, quite a bit of health after this. Red armor should be back up in a few seconds, and Circa really needs to not miss out on this, but Zeal's going to be there on the attack, so this is going to be tricky either way. Circa's got to decide whether to stick it out or to leave, and it looks like he might be taking the high road.
I'm sitting here talking with Rafa.
Ah. I thought he was eating. Maybe eating means talking with Greased. Alright, but Circa's actually done a bit of damage here, but he's lost out most of his stack, most of his armor, and actually now he's out of rockets as well, and he's going to be just standing there, hearing his precious mega health stolen away from him. So he's still back of the map, still looking for a way actually over to the other side where he can pick himself a goddamn lightning gun or rocket launcher or anything else for that matter. And actually this spawn over here, well, he's actually going to be spawning super shotgun side of the map as well. So still not the best of spawn for Circa. I think he's kicking himself in the face over that one as well. He's able to get away with yellow armor, but he's still, other than the super shotgun, weaponless. And even with that, he's able to get Zeal down to about 30 health. But Zeal's still got timing, he's still got control, he's still got everything on this side of the map. So 3 zips so far.
Yeah, he's been able to muscle Circa out of the red armor. Although Circa's gone high road, needing armor though. This is a very risky play to make. This armor's not up yet. It just spawns, and he does not eat any splash from that rock that was in front of him. So,
well, this is the first time in about a minute or so that Zeal has not been totally dominating the middle of the map. That'll let Circa get himself a rocket launcher, get himself a lightning gun, and now everything else is just gravy after that. If he can make the hits, and the initial pop there by Zeal, yeah, completely decimated in there. 4-0, and Zeal is going to have to back off, not quite strong on the lightning gun ammo, but he's going to be strong on everything else here. He's got timing, he's got control, and Circa is still finding himself parking up against a very, very strong Zeal. Red armor picked up here. Zeal ducking back through teleporter. Circa's still nowhere to be found as far as a trap goes, and I'm wondering right now, where does Circa imagine that Zeal is going to be staging this fight from? Where is Circa here at Mega Health? He's neither on top raining down the grenades or down below in mid trying to shove Zeal back out of the room. Looks like he's actually gone back over to yellow, well, not yellow armor side, but lightning gun side of the map. And it's now sneaking back around for more ammo. So very...
Actually, he's just hiding at the lightning and
yeah.
he stopped. Save 999? No. He's got a 12 ping.
Wow.
Did he seriously just go AFK? Like,
really?
What is he doing over there? He's about to get found, too. Hi! Oh,
Dude.
yeah, he is 999. Okay.
Oh, weak. Oh, but there he is.
He's back.
That's how you win
Okay.
things, you know. As you're about to get fragged, you just pull the plug. And then you plug it back in when you're ready. All right, Zeal's asking, though. Circa's
Yeah,
good.
Zeal being a sportsman.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, not taking the frag and just backing off and waiting until he was ready again. So, high props there for Zeal. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Zeal because we got a chance to see him a lot for the Until Extreme Masters Season 5. He also plays under the name of Jovire.
Yep.
And he strikes me as one of those guys that every time I see him, there's something about him that's improving. And I want to see, you know, if I'm curious to know who his practice partners are, because I would love to see him practice on a regular basis against someone that's going to kick his ass every single day, because he seems to be putting in the time and effort to get better. And if he can start playing against some really solid practice partners, ooh, Zeal almost took a dive off the deep end there. I'm glad that the map's compressed. Yeah, I think Zeal has a lot of potential, and I would love to see him, reach that by playing, hopefully, he's a practice partner that's really solid and can teach him lots of neat stuff.
Absolutely, but he's looking very, very strong here against Circa. Now, to be fair, Circa just woke up and he has already had some latency issues. And not seeing him, I don't know if there's been any more, but oh, I want that rocket launcher.
I know, I want it too.
Yeah.
That's not when you want a rocket jump. There you go.
Right. That's how you get a headache. But yeah, he's definitely done a good job of controlling this. In fact, taking a look here at Circa, he's able to get away with 1 yellow armor. But again, he's left with nothing to work with except for that shotgun. And granted, he can do a lot of damage with that. But coming back around for the attack off of the teleporter, yeah, you know that Zeal's already going to be ready for that fight. He's already going to have lightning gun bearing down on you. So instead of going back for upper yellow armor or a lightning gun, he tried to do a little bit more damage. And that little bit of extra time may end up costing him here in mid. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I actually sort of thought to myself, chances are Circa needs rockets, because he ran out of rockets before. And then I was like, well, if he's there, he's dead, because LG on LG, it seems like Zeal's got his number. So, yeah, kind of, I don't know, if I had to describe it, I would say that Circa's a little bit telegraphed in what he's doing. And Zeal also has a little bit better aim. When you put those two things together, Zeal's going to come out on top, 7-0.
Well, Zeal did spend a little bit of extra time on top of Red Armor, assuming that Circa was going to be down there looking for him on the ambush. But in the meantime, Circa was getting away with armor, getting away with mega health, and now Zeal's actually on the back foot. He's still got the better aim going on here, but now Circa's going to bring the fight right to his face and take him straight on down. So Zeal is going to be turning that back around with MG. And that's actually one of the things I don't know if to this day, I'm not quite sure how that affects the balance in completion, because on one hand, you could be fragged and right off the spawn you can MG someone down, especially with the random spawn system. You can be, right across the room from them and get a frag with the machine gun. But also it means that if you're trying to come back and you really fought hard for that frag, you really fought hard to take down their stack and take away their control, you really need to be right on top of some health and armor before your opponent spawns and they just take it right back away from you again. So it's a sword that cuts both ways.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I think maybe we need to revive the quadcast and have a discussion about spawn systems. I think that would be
somebody was actually asking about the quadcast yesterday.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that underway again. I think that, I mean, there seems to be enough stuff going on we can certainly talk about. But yeah, I mean, for me, I think the optimal topic would be, especially after watching this, spawn systems. I think the Quake Live spawn system gets a lot of shit. But part of me is, thinking about, okay, well, let's consider the games we've seen in Quake Live versus Quake 3. In most cases, the spawn system affords players the opportunity to restack, whether it be the guy that got the kill, or even the guy that is the fresh spawn.
Right.
And so it seems like we're seeing more often in Quake Live, the battles are, they last a little bit longer because the players are stacked when they start them. Whereas in Quake 3, it just seems to be so often where, you get done with one fight and then not even 1 second later, the next fight's breaking out. So, that kind of definitely changes the pacing of it. And I'm not necessarily willing to call it good or bad, but I think that it's interesting, the differences between the two.
Absolutely, and then again, I mean, like I said, it does cut both ways. I mean, Zeal, he's got this frag here, but he's got now 51 health. A machine gun, it had Circuit gotten a spawn that gave him a way in on the machine gun. I mean, Zeal could have been taken down from afar fairly quickly, and those rocket bounces from Zeal were just unfortunate for Circa there. But it does add a bit of randomness, and as you know, Quake has been losing randomness ever since competitive mods started to come into form. When I first saw the concentric circle shotgun blast, I was like, oh, that is retarded. Like, you don't even want, you know, a random spread of shotgun pellets. You want even that to be predictable. And, you know,
But